Weekly Astrology Reflections, 21 to 30 September 2025. Standing in Your Power. Hello, beautiful souls. This is Lisha from CEO Astrology, bringing you your weekly astrology reflections for 21 to 30 September 2025. The theme for this week is power. I've realized that when we truly stand in our power, toxic relationships hold no sway over us. Instead of being drained, we rise above, free to express our power with love, wisdom, and intelligence. This week's astrology asks us to reclaim our strength, not in dominance, but in clarity, responsibility, and soulful alignment. 21 September is adjustment and eclipse energy. We begin with the Sun and Moon in Virgo, opposite Saturn in retrograde in Pisces, pulling our attention to where adjustments are needed. Responsibilities and boundaries may feel heavy, but they're showing us where structure is missing. Virgo wants order, Pisces wants flow. Standing in your power here means balancing practical organization with emotional well-being. And on the very same day, we have a new moon solar eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo. This is huge. The last degree of Virgo brings urgency, new beginnings in health, work routines, and self-mastery. But it opposes Saturn in retrograde and Neptune in retrograde while harmonizing with Uranus and Pluto both in retrograde, meaning our responsibilities can feel weighty, yet change is unavoidable. This eclipse is about power and mindfulness, the power of now. It invites us to clear mental clutter, create healthier routines, and ground ourselves in small daily choices that shape our life. On 20 September, it's a tide of power. Two shifts take place today. First, Mars enters Scorpio, igniting passion, drive, and deep intensity. This transit sharpens our focus, but also tests our relationship with power dynamics. Will we wield our desires constructively or slip into manipulation? Power here is about honesty and transformation. Second, the Sun enters in Libra, marking the September equinox. Day and night are in balance, and so too must we find balance in our own lives. Libra asks us to seek harmony in relationships while remembering not to lose ourselves in the process of pleasing others. Real power lies in consonance, bringing our authentic self into connection with others. 23 September brings revelation. The Sun in Libra opposes Neptune in Aries, blurring boundaries, creating a haze of idealism. This can leave us confused about relationships on purpose. Yet, within this mark lies revelation. Standing in your power means not giving into illusions or escapism, but instead trusting your intuition and setting healthy boundaries. Sometimes clarity is power, even when it feels elusive. The Sun in Libra trines Uranus in retrograde, Gemini, and Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. A dynamic, adaptive alignment sparks innovation, freedom, and progressive growth. This power is expressed through creativity and authenticity. It's a brilliant time for fresh ideas, social change, and stepping into unique self-expression. At the same time, Mars in Scorpio squares Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, creating an intense metamorphosis. This is one of the week's most powerful moments. Power struggles, inner conflicts, and hidden fears may surface. The challenge is real. Will we cling to control or will we transform? True power emerges when we confront fears, Release old patterns and consciously channel intensity into growth. We close the month with the first quarter moon in Capricorn, trine Venus in Virgo. This is a moment to refine goals and polish details. Capricorn brings discipline. Virgo brings discernment. Together, they help us use power wisely, grounded in structure, but softened with kindness. It's a reminder that power isn't about force, it's about steady, mindful progress and joy in the process. This week's power isn't about control over others. It's about clarity, transformation, and balance. It's about adjusting routines under the Virgo eclipse, deepening purpose with Mars in Scorpio, and stepping into harmony under the Libra sun. Power is not force, it's freedom, love, wisdom, and intelligence. So ask yourself, where in your life do you need to reclaim your power? And how can you express it with authenticity and grace? Thank you for tuning in to Weekly Astrology Reflections. If these insights resonate with you, share this podcast with someone who could use a reminder of their own power. And join me in seeastrology.com to book a consultation. Until next time, may you walk in your power with clarity and grace.